Shalom, Kol Laimla, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kodash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Jim. Shalom to Yakim in the faith and the work of true sincerity. And we're going to get right into it. Lord, with the substance edifying and straight to the point. I pray that it is. And the inspiration from this lesson is obviously from the Lord. Secondly, Salaki for the noise in the background. I'm going to try to move. Bear with me. Secondly, the inspiration was from the brother GMS Hawaii Ba, which is the brother Yahweh. I forget his first name, but I know he goes by Yahweh. But anyways, he was pretty much speaking about how the heathens can't say the Lord is unrighteous, because the Lord has given each heathen out of the 18 nations, or Salaki, out of the 17 other nations, even the worst heathen, Esau, Edom, which were in his captivity now, a chance to rule. Has given them a chance to set up and be king, a chance to divide spoils and to call the shots, per se, Esau, Edom had a hell of a run compared to others, but none of them could say, no, the Lord is unrighteous, man. The Lord is a beautiful balance. And guess what? He puts them in rulership, not because they deserve it but because we went off, So the Lord, shows his power that it's nothing for him to exalt anyone, which humbles us as Israelite, as a nation. Because we're the bottom of the totem pole, we're the tail. But like I said, we're going to go straight to the point, so I don't want to ramble. Bring these two out real quick. Proverbs chapter 11, verse 1. A false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. So the Lord has a right hand and a left hand. The right hand is where his righteous deeds are. And the left hand is, where his not so good deeds are, And when we say things of that sort, I mean, the Lord has control and power over the left and the right hand side of things that go on in the world. A lot of people think, Satan has complete dominion on the left hand side and the Lord just has complete dominion on the right hand side. Satan is actually a doer of the Most High's will. He does exactly what the Most High says, nothing more, nothing less, Proverbs chapter 20, verse 23, diverse weights are an abomination to the Lord, and the false balance is not good. So the Lord don't appreciate, something that's overly something, or vice versa, The Lord deals with justness and fairness. The Lord ain't like Esau, Edom. Esau, Edom, he's just blood, terror, kill, Don't get it twisted. The Lord kills and he destroys, But the Lord is also tender, full of mercy. Esau don't have those characteristics. But we're gonna get straight into it with the book of Daniel, chapter 2, verse 21. And the brother GMS Yahweh in Hawaii, he was pretty much going into Revelation 17, pretty much how Babylon, having control over the heathens. He was going into Revelation 13, tying it back and forth. He was jumping all around, but it was an edifying lesson that the elder Apostle Tahar posted. And he changes the times, speaking about the Most High Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, and the seasons. He removeth kings and setteth up kings. He giveth wisdom unto the wise and knowledge to them that know understanding. So, Lord, what you're seeing here on planet Earth is his movie. You're seeing him being a producer and what he produces. A lot of people think, I have free will. I could just wake up. I could just, do wickedness and run around rampant. And, hey, I got free will. But man's going to the Lord, You can't do nothing unless the Lord allows it to. The Lord gives you pretty much, the Lord really gives you nothing, man. Everything you do is of the Lord, man. If you thinking, hey, you got free will, you can wake up and just do wickedness. Shit, how about this? The Lord can make you pass away in your sleep, And now all that arrogancy is in the spiritual realm and no longer existing. Not in no particular order, but we'll go here. 1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 6. The Lord killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. The Lord maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth low and lifteth up. So that's that balance, man. The Lord bringeth up. The Lord have babies come into the world. The Lord kill people, bring them back into the spiritual world, spiritual realm. The Lord has a lot of more people that's usually on the planet Earth right now because the grapes are ripening. The bad fruits are ripening, It's time for judgment. So a lot of more people are here that are usually not here, at once. per se. Amos chapter 3, verse 6, shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? And a trumpet is usually what? A sign of, they usually blow a trumpet if it's a feast day, if it's going to be a Sabbath, or usually a war, a warning per se. So in that particular verse, Amos chapter 3, verse 6, we're going to get the definition for the word trumpet, Lord willing. Amos 3, verse 6, chapter 3, verse 6, sorry, trumpet. That word trumpet, when we click on it, goes back to the Hebrew word shofar, a ram's horn. I believe that's what brothers call it. When we having the Passat, we got the shofar. We blow into the shofar, that ram's horn, that makes that noise. So a trumpet could signify, pretty much evil times. Like it says in the latter part of this verse, shall there be evil? And when you go into that word evil, EV, evolution, or pretty much time and ill is bad. So yeah, when you go to the word evil, you got evolution, you got what other word? It's escaping me right now. Salakia. You got, bear with me, words that start with EV. Not to get too deep either, You got ever. You got, signifying that it's time. Everlasting. Evolutionary, like I said. But long story short, that word evil goes into bad times. Everywhere. Eventfully, evil doings. Evolvement. Yeah, that's another word. That's a good one. Evolvement. Every day. Showing its time. Evaluate. That's over time. You observe something. But the point being made, going back to the scriptures, shall there be any evil in a city, and the Lord hath not done it. So that thing that you see in Maui, and those things that you're hearing with the Chupacabra, however you say it, that's happening in Peru with people seeing visions or having aliens coming down and doing them harm. We ain't putting it past Edom that Edom could do such a thing, that the Lord could give him that power, because he has the power. He has dominion upon the earth. But guess what? If Esau wants to do something and the Lord is not with it, it's not going to happen. It ain't going to happen, man. The Lord has to okay everything. In other words, the Lord is the one that do it. The Lord puts it in the heart of men to maybe judge other men. Like the Lord hardening Pharaoh's heart. Was it Pharaoh's will to have a hardened heart and to not let the children of Israel go? But no, the Lord wanted, Pharaoh to be judged and for the Lord's name to be magnified. Hebrews chapter 10, verse 31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. The living power being Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. He doesn't chase. He doesn't miss. He's not like a linebacker and he's trying to get the running back and he misses a tackle here and there. He's offsides. He's late on the play. He's always on time. It's all calculated. The Lord is a just balance. So if he letting something slip and slide, he's going to get you in the back end. And if you're doing good, I've been talking more on the negative side. If you do good, and guess what? You could do good and still catch hell. And that could be a test in your testimony, But the Lord, like I said, man, full of tender mercies, like the scriptures say. So if you do good, you're going to reap good more than likely. And if you go through hard times, it's of his will. And you got to endure hardness as a good and faithful soldier. And if you do bad, you got to expect bad, And even if it don't come swiftly, brothers will tell you, if they go off or whatever the case may be, they got their heads on a swivel. Just spiritually and naturally because we fear the Lord, man. Not because if you keep your head on the swivel, you can get away. Just because you fearful, you repentful, you sorrowful. you know. But with that being said, Lord willing, such and edifying. It wasn't too loud in the background. I try to get more of a quiet space. With that, Shalom.